All right, everybody. Welcome back to Cooking with Daddy. Today we're going to be making some carnivore donuts based off of a recipe from Carnivore Connoisseur off of Instagram. So to start, we need 4 eggs, and we're also going to need some heavy cream powder, some collagen powder, and some baking powder. So get those things ready. Here we go with our Anthony's heavy cream powder, which I got from Amazon. We're going to use 2 cups of the Anthony's heavy cream powder in with the 4 eggs that have already been gently mixed. And be careful about filling this up. Obviously, I was making a bit of a mess, but it's a recipe experiment for a reason, and also to show you what it looks like when a normal dude who can't cook tries cooking. But now we have 10 grams of collagen powder. That is 1 scoop from that container. And just get everything gently mixed up in there. And then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon, as I show you here now, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. That is all of our ingredients that are going in to make these donuts. So you're just going to get everything mixed up. And for the sake of this video, I just got things started. And there we go. We got a little hand brake because there's a lot more mixing than I'm showing here. Now we're going to start working on our icing or glaze or whatever you want to call it. We're using 4 ounces of cream cheese and honey for this first one. I will go ahead and admit now that I did not get these out in advance and warm them up to room temperature, which was a massive mistake. Either get them warmed up to room temperature or even just, throw them in the microwave for a bit. Now we are going to make our second icing, or glaze as you want to call it, where I've kind of broken it down into more parts. And you see me adding in some heavy cream there and some butter. And this one is going to be maple syrup. I actually did add in heavy cream and butter to the honey-based icing as well, just to help thin it out a little bit because it was very thick. There we have our Element Watermelon pre-made drink. Stay hydrated, stay salted. And now that we've got everything done, we're going to get our donut pan. And with a knob of butter, just get a little bit of a butter lining in there to help it keep it from sticking. And then we're going to fill up those pans with our dough, our batter, whatever you want to call that. I did definitely overfill mine, so when you see mine come out, they don't look like normal donuts, but that's okay because they're still delicious. But yeah, you get it out, fill them up. I had to kind of renegotiate how much was in each one because, like I said, I overfilled them from the start, which left me with not enough for the last one. So we get them going there, and we should be putting them in the oven here in a minute. My initial temperature, based on the recipe, was at 325. I'm probably going to modify that at some point, even though it's not my recipe. But I ended up having to crank it up to 400 because it was just taking so long. And so it came out looking like that. Now, it doesn't look like a donut, and it doesn't even look good right away. But trust me, these things were amazing. But so they're these kind of flat, fat-bottomed, one side, other side actually looks like a pretty decent donut. There you go. This recipe made 6 donuts. So there's our maple, I'm going to call that a glaze versus our honey icing. And then we also had some chopped up bacon, which if you like bacon, it's always good. Now, I did make the mistake of forgetting to record. I was so excited as I started to make these. So that is actually a donut that I made with peanut butter and jelly in the center, and the maple icing on one side and the honey icing on the other side, and bacon as well. And then this was just a maple bacon donut. All of these different ones that I tried, and they were amazing. This is me just being a glutton at this point because I was having so much fun, and these donuts were so good. And I think I ate like 4 or 5 of these actual donuts, but I just decided I wanted to see what happens if I just completely submerge this thing in the maple glaze. which if you see the little white chunks, that's because I did not do this right. So there are actual chunks of cream cheese because it did not fully melt or break down as I was mixing. But it doesn't matter because this was still delicious. So that was the maple, and now we're going to do it again with the honey. This is much more thick and didn't get quite the same kind of coverage, but still also delicious. I highly recommend this recipe if you are in the carnivore or even keto even world. These were amazing, and it really makes up for anything else. Thanks again, guys, and don't forget, who's your daddy?